Oh boys, I found lawnmower heaven. Look at this. This is where I got my mower, my red one. Now I got some tires with some hubcaps, so that's sweet. So they hooked me up again, but I gotta come up here and work, they say. That's okay. Well, I've welded up my pulley, got my tensioner pulley into place. Look at that, that's almost perfection right there. That must be less than a 1/16 of an inch. And my spring, hooked that up to the mower frame. I'm blocking my secret weapon. I've welded two nuts to this piece of steel, and then that bolt runs through it. And then put another nut there to tighten up the bolt to the tensioner pulley. And then the bolt actually goes in and out of those two nuts that I've welded. So that's pretty cool. I've done that on my trike over here, right there. That's what I used for the clutch on that. So here's my actuation bar. I'm gonna take this bolt right here, and with the grinder, I'm gonna cut a little notch out, stick that right there where that little silver mark is, and weld it right to that. And with like my two nut system, frickin' nuts and bolts, ladies and gentlemen, can't frickin' depict the difference. So anyways, weld two nuts onto the frame, bolt that in, and but when I turn the bolt in, the two nuts, I'm gonna have to spin my whole actuation bar, and then I can weld my tensioner to this. So I want to do it this way, so if I do have to take my actuation bar off, I still can. It'll just look funnier than hell. There you go. That's where it'll sit, because any more and it'll tighten up. Because all I have to do is tighten it from about here. I'll probably have it adjusted to from here, you know, level with the top there, and then bring it up, and yeah, it should work pretty sweet. The actuation bar's on. Got my pulley there, goes up that piece of angle there, and then connects to my my freaking like throttle. I'm gonna have to get like each size of each belt, because like that's gonna be different than that. And then holy cow, it's gonna be like treacherous. So I'm gonna have to like keep my receipts and like take 100 belts back and just keep trying one at a time, you know. Well, I'm gonna cut my jack shaft here. I left about 1.25 inches on this side for error, and about 1.5 inches over here for error, just in case, you know, we screw up or something. Beautiful. Well, I got my rear jack shaft done, trimmed it, and put my shaft collars on there. Got two shaft collars, one there, and then I keyed the shaft, and then I got my key in there, as you can see. Then I tightened down the set screws real tight. I just spent $80 in belts. I'm not going to need to use them all, but I went and bought out all the sizes that I think would be possible. So I'm going to start slapping them on my machine and seeing which ones fit. Well, I have one belt on, and it's snug as hell, so I don't need no tensioner. It's just super tight, but you know, the clutch can still spin. Plus there's 18 horses behind that engine. That should be able to spin that perfectly. And then another thing I have to do is cut out a keyway for this pulley. I've started to cut a keyway out on this pulley, or on this side of the shaft. So that's almost ready, but before I jam in a key, I'm going to put shaft collars in this thing, because this tire right now, I'm sure ain't going to want to come off with that key slammed in there. I've already ground that out and put a key in there, so that probably is not going to come out. So before I jam this one in, I figure I'm going to take the whole axle out, put two shaft collars in so the axle can't move side to side, put the key in that, put the key in that, and then I've also ground a little bit of a circle here so that a C-clamp can go in there or something that'll grab onto that and won't let the tires fall off. So yep, still got some work ahead of me, but baby steps. And but this side looks cool though. This side looks complete, and you come on this side and it's just like Yeah, and there's nothing getting done here. So, but slowly but surely.